What is going on, guys? What's up? What's up? Let me just announce the stream. What up? What up? What's good, Blasky? What's up, guys? What's going on? What's going on? What is popping? Okay. All right, hold on. And let me... All right. What's going on, guys? What's going on? What's going on? What up? What up? What up? What up? I'm short from the 4-hour gap. I don't really have an entry there yet. Although this daily does look like it should come back down. But I don't really see an entry here unless we inverse this 5-minute. Then there's an entry. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to see how this, what this looks like, and what it does. Low of the year in. Ah, man, it's hard to say. I'm not going to say yes just yet. Okay. It's hard to say yes just yet, but if we inverse through this daily fair value gap here, there is a very good chance. Okay. We need a daily change in state of delivery to confirm low of the year because it's a monthly fair value gap. So if we get a daily change in state here, then yeah, 100%. Okay. But as of right now, I'm not saying confirmed unless we get that daily change in state, right? If we go through this daily fair value gap to the upside and inverse it, then there's a good chance we get that change in state. And then it starts to look pretty good. But yeah, as of right now, I'm not going to say yes. I'm not going to say yes to that just yet. Okay. I do like a short trade here. Ooh, it just closed, bro. I actually really want to take this on the apexes. We just had a closure there. It looks nice. I might try this on the apexes, guys. All right, fuck it. I'm trying it. Quick stop loss at those highs. I'm trying this right here. What is this? 90 and 7 is my stop loss, so 90. I'm trying this out right here on the apexes to potentially go back down to low a day. We are inside of this daily fair value gap. We have a 4-hour fair value gap. We have a 1-hour fair value gap, and we have a 15-minute fair value gap. So potentially could get like a nice, move lower here. We do get like a confirmation as we close through this level for a change in state of delivery on the 5-minute, and that maybe gives us some more confidence. I have a stop loss like pretty quick at this high just because I'm keeping my risk a little tighter. But a better stop loss would be all the way up here. It's just I don't want to risk this much on the size that I'm currently on. I'm on 5 micros. So yeah, I'm moving with some speed on these apexes. As you guys can see, I'm on 5 micros because these are the trailing accounts. These are not the EOD accounts, and I would like to get the EOD accounts, so I'm kind of just speeding things up here. If you are already on the EOD accounts, you should be sizing down. I would be using like 3 micros per trade. But it's just because I'm on the trailing ones that I'm just, trying to get off. Show us the trade. I can't. I'm on NQ, bro. I'm on NQ. I'm charting on NQ. If I switch to MNQ, like... oh my god, hold on. Let me give it the access. Activated, okay. Well, this is the exact trade, okay? But if I go here, Apex, and I open up MNQ, you guys will see it here. There it is on MNQ. Whoa. I need to go a little bit higher on the stop loss. Sorry. There you go. Actually, I could go 13 here. I could go 13 here. This is the trade. You guys can't see it because I'm charting NQ. So, can't really chart NQ and then also show the trade. My bro, where have you been? Bro, I've been live this week. I did the live this morning here on YouTube. I did my Asia live as well, but YouTube, my setup wasn't done properly, so I just did it in the free Discord. For those of you guys who are not in the free Discord, I do some streams for free in the Discord sometimes. So make sure you guys join the free Discord, because that's where I streamed. But this morning I streamed here live in New York. So yeah, if you guys are subscribed and you have notifications on, it'll give you a notification every single time I'm live. But yeah, bro, we are here. Didn't you used to chart and take the trade on the same screen? Yes, but that was when I was trading minis. I'm trading micros because these are apexes. I don't trade minis on these apexes yet. And I always chart on NQ, so I can't, it's impossible for me to, it's the same trade, bro. It's literally, I'm showing you guys the fucking trade I'm in. Like, are you guys like skeptical or something? Like, what's going on? Look, it's the same trade. I'm in it. This is the exact trade that I'm in on NQ or on MNQ. I just can't show you the trade while it's running because I'm charting. I have all the charting done on NQ. That's the problem. Our cars are in Nigeria, bro. Is this 5-minute flow model? It will be 5-minute flow model if we get change in state of delivery here. Yeah, I just entered off of this inverse, which is the only inverse in this leg. This is flow model. Yeah, the stop loss is just a little bit tighter than the flow model stop loss. Flow model stop loss would be all the way up here. So this stop loss is a bit tighter than flow model. And remember taking 1-to-1s when dealing with trailing drawn, and how do you beat it? Just size down, bro. You size down. It's pretty easy. You guys are, look. You guys seen me take trades on these apexes for the last month, okay? This drawdown is only down $100. Why? Because I've been sized down on every single trade that I've taken. Every single trade I've taken, it's been sized down. We don't have a change in state here on the 5-minute yet, guys. Why don't you do charting on MNQ? Because the levels are different on MNQ sometimes. I'd rather have them on NQ. I'd rather get my charting. All my charting is done on NQ. How much is the PA fee for EOD Apex? It's $99, which, by the way, right now, guys, if you don't already have Apex accounts, they're 90% off. As of last night, 90% off using code KEY. Not sure when that ends, but they're 90% off right now. So make sure you guys grab your accounts and lock on in. What's good, Diz? See the chart on the right side. Why so aggressive? Wait, I'm not aggressive. I just paid $119 per account. Yeah, that's pretty much. I think that's how much it is. It's about right. How about for the intraday? The intraday is, I think, a little more expensive because there's no promo going on for the activation fees. Some dude's dropping some random codes in my chat, buddy. It's code key for Alpha Futures, code key for every firm. How much is the difference in levels between MNQ and NQ? Is it significant to use NQ? There's enough of a difference to where I don't use what's it called? MNQ for my levels. I use NQ. Sometimes, bro, it's weird. If you guys, I'm sure you guys have noticed this too. If you guys have like a certain level on NQ, it's usually a few points off on NQ or MNQ, right? One or the other. It's usually a few points off. It's like, maybe it's 5 points off. Sometimes it's 10 points off. Sometimes it's like 3 points off. It's not insane, but it's enough, you know, especially if we're trying to get more precise entries, it's enough to mess up your trade. So I'd rather just go with NQ. Oh, that 24,043 last week in the Discord. Fire, bro. Yo, Adam, guys, my Discord people, Cobra of the Month starts tomorrow. So lock in. Got payout just now. Check Discord. No way. No way. No way. No way. Oh my God. W, bro. Let's go, dude. Post that in testimonials. Post that in testimonials, Hamza. Trail looks so tough with Bimmer source everywhere. I know, bro. It's so fire. I know, dude. 973.25. The candle's gonna react. We hit 973.25. Nice move through here. Nice move through so far. Very nice. I'm a fan. As long as we can get a closure like this, it looks good. It just got to close like this, and it looks good. Got like 2 alpha, your name, W, W's in the chat. W's in the chat, baby. W's in the chat. Are you in a trade? Yes, guys. I'm in a short. You guys can see. You guys see this right here? You can see the running P&L. So you guys see the running P&L, and then you guys see the trade right here. This is the exact trade that I'm in right now. Yeah, guys. Also, if you don't know, Lucid is raising their prices, allegedly, on the 50K flex accounts, which is the ones that I use. So make sure you guys lock in. Right now, they're 40 to 50% off. The 40% off is reloaded. If you are a first-time user, you get 50% off on Lucid using code key. So one of the best firms out right now. They pay out in literally minutes. You can request a payout. Within 2 minutes, you have your payout in the bank. So, yeah, you guys can use code key for that. Yeah, alpha, 50% off. Of course, we know that much. We know that. We know that. Art has 910 level. Okay, okay. Yeah, so we'll watch this 910 area down here. Maybe, you know, take some off or something. What's good, Lucas? What's good? What's good? Yeah, so we have a few prop firms that have, like, crazy deals. Alpha Futures, 50% off. Apex, 90% off. And Lucid, 50% off. W, code key paid for my transport? Bro, it paid for way more than just that, bro. You're up today, Rahul. I used Key and TradeFi today for a few. And then give me the 40%, email them to say the refund on the way. W. Fire. Adam, I see that. That's fire. But it has to be starting tomorrow for it to count. So starting tomorrow, it'll start to count. All right. Lucid doesn't have... Yeah, no activation fee on Lucid right now if you use code key. Code key is 50% alpha. Yes, bro. Code key is 50% on alpha right now. Where's your stop loss? My stop loss is right up here at 24.13, guys. 24.13 is my stop loss. Has anyone used Alpha's own platform? Is it any good? Yeah, Alpha Tix, which is the Project X. It's pretty good. It's not bad. It's not that buggy. Like, it's good. I like it. I'm buying 150K and full porting it to... It's fine. I'll do that shit again, son. I know you will, bro. I know you will, Adam. What's BE? I'll go BE through these lows, guys. Through these lows, I'll go BE. I need to see through these lows, guys. Through these lows, I go break even. Also, guys, for those people who are right now, they are freshly purchasing accounts, whether it's on Alpha for 50% off, whether it is on Apex for 90% off, or whether it's on any of the other firms, TPT 40% off, Lucid 40 to 50% off, whatever. There's tons of deals going on right now. Use code KEY. Do exclamation mark PDF in the comments right now. If you do exclamation mark PDF, that command will give you the link to claim the PDF. So if you purchased an account using code KEY, you get the PDF completely for free. It's included. Okay? So do that command. It'll show you exactly what you have to do. And there you go. There's the message. It'll show you exactly what you have to do. It'll give you the link. Go and claim the PDF. Go and claim the PDF. $13 minutes until 4-hour closes. Yep. Yep. PDF is fire. NGL, bro. Thanks, bro. I'm glad you guys like it, bro. I'm glad you guys like the PDF. And by the way, don't forget, the PDF is paired with 2 videos, too. So there's 2 videos on my YouTube. So, I remember you telling me how to trade copy. I use your code as well. Quick question. Are you having any difficulty with it? Sometimes trades won't copy. If it's not running on your computer, they won't copy. It has to be running. Make sure, like, it'll show you the connections. It'll say connected or disconnected. Make sure in your connections that it's connected. If it's connected, it'll work 100% of the time. For Apex, yes, for Apex, there is an activation fee. It's $99 on Apex, guys. Would that be a good trade on a funded? I'm on funded right now, bro. These are fundeds. These are all PA Apexes. You guys see PA? These are all Apex fundeds. Does code key give discount on Tradecopia? Yes, it does. 1 hour flow model, 5 minute. Yes, 1 hour to 5 minute flow model here, guys. Charlie. Oh my God, Big Char Trades is in the chat, bro. Big Char Trades. What's good, Big Char? Yo, Big Char, I miss you, bro. I'm gonna see you in a few days. Man. You better pull up. Don't flake on me. I don't like this song. I'm skipping it. Why is there like a child singing in my ear, man? I miss you too, bro, Charlie. I better see you. Are you in cells already? Yes. Yes. I am in cells already. Do you know how a discount code FIFA World Cup tickets? Yes, guys. For FIFA World Cup tickets, you guys can use code KEY as well, guys. You guys can use code KEY for FIFA World Cup tickets for 90% off. Giveaway today. I don't have my spin the wheel, so not today. How many micros you shorted? I'm in 5 micros here, guys. I'm in 5 micros. Boom. I'm going to put this up for anybody who is unaware of all the deals happening right now. There you go. Massad just kidnapped my friend because he didn't use code KEY at Wegmans. This does happen. Yeah, you will get kidnapped by Massad if you don't use code KEY, bro. This is true. This is 100% facts. You look handsome, bro. Thanks, Charlie. I got cut up, bro. I got cut. I used code Key on my I used code Key on my child support payment today. It's Key 50 for alpha. Is it Key 50? Why do they make it Key 50? What the fuck? Why is it Key 50? Why isn't it just Key? What who decided that was a fucking good idea? Bunch of idiots at alpha, man. It's 50 for everyone? Oh, okay, whatever. Kind of dumb still. Why not just keep the same code? Bring Rahul to Miami. Bro, Rahul is coming to Miami, bro. The whole... Yo, Charlie, everybody's coming to Miami. Like, majority of the people that you met here are all coming to Miami. The cool ones are, at least. Yeah, we're all pulling up. But, yo, Charlie, we're staying in... Charlie, I'll hit you up, Charlie. We're staying in Fort Lauderdale. But we're going to be in Miami for, like, 2-3 days. So, if you want, you can slide by the B&B and chill with us. Or I can link you in Miami. You know what I'm saying? We'll get some breakfast or something. Yo, Mauricio, we got to go out for some lunch or for some dinner too, bro. So I'll hit you up when I'm in the city, Mauricio. Bimmer Invasion? Yeah, bro, for Bimmer Invasion. I'll come through. All right, bet. I'm near Miami. Let me slide by the B&B. I'll bring hella bud if you... Bro, I do not smoke, man. I do not smoke. I do not smoke. I do not drink. I do not do any of those things. Miami's trash. I stay in Lauderdale way better. Yeah, I mean, I don't... whatever, man. You know... It's all right. I'm not... I personally don't like staying in Miami anymore. Yeah, I always stay in Fort Lauderdale now. I'd rather make the drive to Miami. Yeah. I'm in Pompano Beach. Nice, man. Yo, guys, yeah, I'm gonna be in West Palm, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami. So if you see me, feel free to pull up, and you know, say what's up, bro. I was so scared. You say we need to eat some pizza. Why do we need to eat pizza? Brickle sucks so bad. I know, dude. I know. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of Brickle. Are you Muslim? Yes. Film another Miami vlog. This one's not going to be as interesting, bro, because it's more like I'm going to have to do a lot. I'm going to be pretty busy. So, you know, it's going to be kind of impossible to film a whole... Like, it's not going to be like a sick trip. Like, it's not going to be like anything like that, bro. I'm going to be at an event. So, yeah. I'm bring a sick vlog. We'll do some fun stuff. I'll bring my cam. All right, bet. I'll do some stuff with you Saturday. Saturday, like midday. I'm pretty packed. Like I'm not gonna be able to do anything. But Saturday evening to night, you know, I'm free. Thursday I'm free. Friday I'm free. Sunday I'm free. Monday I'm free. You gonna go to F1 Miami? No, probably not. When is it? When is F1 Miami? I don't think it's while I'm there, bro. I come back April 6th. I just can't be down there for too long because it's difficult for me to stream. And I've been locked in on the stream, so, you know, I gotta come back ASAP. So I'm gonna be back on Monday. Next Monday, I'll be back. Let's brainstorm with chat what we should do for vlog. F1 is May 3rd. Yeah, I'm not gonna be there. I'm not going to be so late April to early May. I have a trip planned with Powell and Luke, and we are going to Switzerland, the Dolomites, and like a few other places. Those are going to be sick ass vlogs. That is going to be some sick vlogs for that. So yeah, stay tuned for that, bro. That's going to be fire. Where's my invite, bro? You gotta take that up with the board of directors, not me, bro. Like, I was just throwing an invite, bro. Like, the invitees cannot invite. You know what I'm saying? The inviter has to invite. What do you think about the trade after the 1 hour inverses? After the 1 hour inverses, obviously it looks a lot better, of course. We only have 4 minutes left. So 1 hour needs to, you know, chop. What does my account balance have to be to get the max payout on old Apex? Old Apex, it has to be 54,600 for a 2K payout. 54,600 for a 2K payout, bro. What type of account do we have to choose and what the vendor on Apex? I would do the EOD, 50K EOD account with Tradeovate. Those are the best ones. 50K EOD Tradeovate accounts. What do you do if the inviter hates you for no reason? Wait, who hates you for no reason? Who hates you? Powell hates you? What did you do to Powell? Aren't first payouts on Apex 50K EOD max? Oh yeah, well actually yeah, change the math up. I'm on the I keep mixing it up with the trailing ones. I'm on the trailing one, so for me it's 54,600. For the EOD ones, it's a little bit less. Just calculate it with a 50% consistency, and you'll know exactly how much. I don't think anyone hates me, but the fact that I'm not invited means someone. No, I think you've been out of the mix for so long that it wasn't even like in anybody's head to invite you, because you just been doing your own thing, bro. Yo, hold on. Charlie, where was my fucking Paris invite? You just went to Paris for absolutely zero reason at all whatsoever. Where was my invite for that, buddy? Where was my invite for that? How long take Apex to pay out? It's like 3 to 4 days, bro. It's not long. 3 to 5 days usually. It's not that bad. Bro, I went with my girl. It's okay. I can third wheel. So? Going to Paris for no reason. Bro, isn't Paris cooked right now? Why did you even go there? So his girl hates you. Got it. Did you get a haircut today or what? Yeah, bro, I did get a haircut, bro. Thanks for asking, man. I did unholy things on that trip, bro. Oh, man. $18P. It's no, it's cut off, bro. It's cut off at the bottom. It's not 18. It's cut off at the bottom. Look. And there's more. It's just cut off at the bottom, so it's not like taking up the entire thing, and then I have the 90% off thing at the bottom. Your barber bless you? I know, bro. My barber's the goat for real. Oh my god, I didn't even pay my barber, bro. I'm low-key retarded. I forgot to fucking Apple Pay him. Shit. Let me Apple Pay him right now. Yo, W, whoever just reminded me. There you go. Now he doesn't have to be mad at me. Barber D's cuts? No, bro. D's cuts be playing too many games, bro. He be playing too many games, bro. What are you doing if 1 hour doesn't inverse? It's fine. I'll stay in the trade. It just can't get a 5-minute change in state to the upside. That's where my stop loss is. My stop loss is literally exactly where it would get a 5-minute change in state to the upside. So, yeah, I mean, if you're sketched out by the hourly not inversing on this hourly, which you have 30 seconds left to go another 5 points lower and close. But if it doesn't close here in the next 30 seconds, then, you know, it's your call to make. You know, you can exit the trade, you can take some off, whatever you want to do, right? Like, your guys' call to make there. But let's see if we can get a closure through here or not. Let's see. I don't think so. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Dude, it's right there. It's so close, too. It's not going to do it. Wow, yeah, I didn't do it. Okay, so no closure on the hourly there, which, if you're looking at this and to you it doesn't look as good anymore, feel free to do whatever you want with this trade. It's still green, right? I'm just going to stay in it until it either goes to my stop loss or my break even or my TP. Right? That's my plan. Your stop loss is right at 4-hour wick CE. Oh, shit. I did not notice the fucking 4-hour wick CE. 12. I did not even notice that, bro. Good call, Adam. Good call, Adam. I did not notice that because that could be detrimental. Might have to extendo clip the stop loss now. I don't have any option but to extendo clip that stop loss. It's gonna have to go to 42.25. Damn, that's a lot more risk than I was wanting to put on. What are you gonna do? Yeah, it's a lot more risk than I was wanting to put on there. Let's see, bro. Yeah, let's see here, I guess. I may just close this BE. Because that definitely changes things. Right? It for sure changes things. Alright, I'm just going to close this BE here. Of course, I get cooked on that. $2 lost. I'm gonna close a BE, and I'm going to re-enter this a little bit higher. I'm going to re-enter it at WIXE, which is 12.25 with a stop loss probably at 42. Yeah, like 12.25, this area. Hold on, let me see if I can get a more precise level here. Give me a second, folks. Let's see. Can we get something a little more precise? What is this low? 6.7. 6.7 is the low. Yeah, I'm just gonna do hold on, let me see. Are you in? No. I'm gonna put a limit up here in this area. I'm getting a level for you guys. Give me a second. I'm holding the short no paper hands here. I'm just gonna look to get a little bit of a better entry. That's it. I'm gonna look to get a bit of a better entry. It'll go back down. It should go back down. Okay. 14.5. 14.5. I'm gonna do a limit at 14.5, guys. Same thing, 14.5 is my limit, and there's like about a 30-point stop loss here, so make sure you account for that. Like kind of a wider stop loss. And I'm going to be looking for same TP. TP is the same. TP doesn't change. All right, 14.5 is my limit. TP is the current low of day, guys. 14.5 limit. TP is current low of day. So I know I closed it at break even just to get a little bit of a better entry because the new 4-hour open and the 4-hour WIXE. I want the 4-hour WIXE here. That's a better entry, I think. I'll look to see if we can grab that. Are you doing your secret confluence? Yeah, I was doing a secret confluence. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you use !PDF and claim the free PDF, bro. Claim the free PDF. Okay, I don't know why anybody is not claiming it. It's fucking free, bro. Go and claim it. A lot of people who are like, who have questions about my model, and just prop firms in general, scaling, risk, payout rules, payout structure, all that stuff, everything is explained in the PDF. Literally everything is explained in the PDF. Okay, all you have to do, go to the description, use code KEY with any of those firms. These are the firms that currently have promos running. Alpha Futures 50% off. You have to do KEY 50. Lucid is 50% off. Apex is 90% off. TPT is 40% off. No activation. Okay. Use that code. Get that confirmation, the order confirmation, whatever it is. Go plug it in. That's it. Claim it. All right, can we get a push up? Can we get a push up into the WixCE here? Please and thank you. Can I get a Lucid account? Bro, yeah, Dylan, let me ask the guys at Lucid if they can give me some accounts. See if I can get these. Shoot them a message, get these, and then I will get one of these too. No, I have your Discord name, Dylan. They're about to sell this hard. Yeah, hopefully after I get my entry up here. I closed the lower entry just to get a bit of a better entry. So, yeah, hopefully it can push this 4 hour a little higher. It's not that much higher, bro. Just a little bit higher. 20 points. 20 points higher. And I get in my entry. Hey, why does everybody hate me, bro? Who hates you? Nobody hates you, bro. Why are you trying to be hated? Nobody hates you. I don't know anybody that hates you. Some people hate you because you patched PO3, but it's back now, so I don't think anybody should hate you anymore. No, we do hate Charlie. Which platform should I get for first time in futures? First time, I would do either Alpha or Lucid. Either Alpha or Lucid, one of the two. Both are pretty similar. I think Lucid Flex is a really good option. Lucid and Alpha are great beginner-friendly prop firm choices, I think. What does WixCE mean? It's actually WixCE, not WixCE. It's actually WixCE, like this. Okay, this is how we say it. WixCE. And it is just the midpoint of a wick of a rejection block. That's it. Or the midpoint of a rejection block. So this this candle here, this pushed into a 4 hour fair value gap. Therefore, we use this candle as the Wixie candle, right? And so we draw the midpoint of this candle, and this becomes the area where we'd want to get our entries at, if it ever fucking goes there. Right now, it's not really doing it. Let's see if we can, you know, get on up there. According to Shin Bobby, we can all turn 300 to 5K in an infinite amount of times. Well, who knows? Maybe he's right. From my point of view, there's a level Monday high 2 hour. I don't use the 2 hours, so if you get above it, start closing, we're likely to reach up to 982. We broke the low. We should enter. If we broke the low, we should enter. I mean, if we broke the low, I'm not going to enter. No, I would continue to wait for my Wixie entry. You can enter if you want, but is it a good trade setup? No. No. Close below the low. Bro, it's up to you. Like at that point, that's completely up to you, because I'm not entering that. You know, I would rather just hold out and wait for the entry that I want. How long would wait for entry? Until it gets hit. Until it gets hit, bro. A lot of you guys, I think, you know, take some BS trades sometimes, which is your downfall. Like, if I mapped out a trade... Look, I was already in a short, and it looked amazing until the new 4-hour opened, and I noticed that it looks a little bit better to go higher first into this Wixie, and then I can get a short trade there. So that's why I just closed those out at break even. And, you know, if it comes up into this area at 2414.5, I get another entry with lower risk, a better risk to reward. And in the end, I can make a lot more here, risking a lot less. You know, I could have stayed in the original trade and just moved my stop loss higher, but I would have been risking a good amount, you know, especially if that wanted to run to the stop loss. I'd rather enter here with less than half the risk. You know what I'm saying? So that's my reasoning behind that. Behind exiting break even and looking for a re-entry. If we don't get an entry here, cool. It doesn't really matter to me, bro. As you guys know, to me, it's not the end of the world. Some people stayed in the trade, cool. Some people exited with me, also cool. Doesn't really matter, okay? There's always another trade. If I don't get this trade here, that's fine. I'll get another trade in the morning and I'll make up for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is never the end of the world if you miss out on a trade. Ever. How do you know it's eventually going to get in that range? I don't. I mean, I don't know for sure if it's eventually going to get up into this range. I would just like to see it get up here, right? The probability of it playing to the downside from here are a lot higher, right? Like, this is a objectively better looking trade setup, because not only do we hit the higher time frame level, we also get much lower risk, right? As opposed to a little over 2R, we get a 4.85R, right? So this is a much better looking trade setup from up here. And that's why I would rather just close that initial trade break even and wait for this. You know, if you want to go and re-enter this at the lows, go ahead. You know, go right ahead. But in my experience, right, like I go based off of my personal experience. In my personal experience, when I go chasing trades like that, it never turns out good for me. Okay, it never turns out good at all, period. Like, sometimes it can, but you're like telling yourself subconsciously that was a good trade, even though it wasn't. And then you continue to repeat that behavior, and that's how you get into a habit of just taking shitty trades. And then you're not gonna know what the fuck happened. So Yeah. What do you ask your barber when you get a cut? I want to be just like you. I get a 2 or 3. It's usually a 3. This time I got a 2. I got a 2 on the top and then mid skin fade. Pretty simple. What's your strategy? Exclamation mark PDF. You do exclamation mark PDF. I have an entire PDF explaining my strategy completely for free. You don't even gotta pay for it. That Keyflow self-awareness was tough. Give your barber code key for the best deals. Facts. I should. Is it because you were in the military? Like, why not long hair? No, I used to have long hair. I don't like it. I think short hair is better. Like, I don't gotta maintain it. Like, I don't gotta do anything. It's easy, bro. I roll out of bed. I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? It's mad convenient, bro. My boys with low hair, my boys with short hair understand, bro. All my homies with short hair understand. Do you look at MGC? Yeah, I do sometimes, but right now we are actively looking for an entry here on NQ. So therefore, I'm not in yet. By the way, all the people that are doing the exclamation mark PDF, to claim the PDF, all you have to do is use code key on any of the firms that are in my description. This right here on my screen are the current firms that are running promos. So Alpha Futures is 50% off. You use key 50 for that. Lucid is 50% off. Apex is 90% off. TPT is 40% off with no activation. Okay, and you use code key for the other 3. And you just take the order confirmation, put it into that website that's in the exclamation mark PDF thing right there. Put it into that website, and that's it. As soon as they confirm, it confirms that your order confirmation is valid and matches up, you will get the PDF. PDF is also is paired with 2 YouTube videos that are on my channel here. It's my 7-figure entry model revealed, and the only ICT model you need to be profitable. Both of those videos, you guys just got to scroll a little bit lower on my channel. You guys will see those videos. Those are like full 10 to 15 minute long videos on my model. And then the PDF is just kind of like a visual that you get to have with more than just my model. It has prop firm rules, pretty much like my top 3 prop firms that I like the best with their payout rules. My scaling plan, like all that stuff. Everything is there, all for free. Thanks for the lives and sharing the knowledge, bro. Of course, guys. Have you ever seen someone getting out of Apex block on buying more evals? Yeah. Hope you're well. I was just wondering if this is, since this is a debate in the space, I want to know your opinion. Do you fear alpha decay with your model? Thanks in advance, brother. Honestly, no. Not really, bro. Yeah, I mean, not really. And it's like, okay, so alpha decay, I mean, it depends how you look at it, right? So my model performs very well in certain markets, and then it doesn't perform as well in other kinds of markets, right? And this is the case with every single model, okay? This is the case with literally every single model, because there is not a single model that exists that is just effective year-round in every kind of market, okay? So if you have a model, then in some markets, it's just not going to perform as well. Now, like when you refer to alpha decay is like the same exact conditions, the model is just not performing as well. I don't think so, right? I don't really see that happening. Like, bro, models don't just get alpha decay like that, because you got to understand, majority of retail that's trading, at least my model, or trading anywhere similar to the way that I am, is using what? Sim funded accounts, right? Which means fake money, right? So the market doesn't move this way, by the way. Like, people think, oh, the market moves because market makers are going to grab liquidity and the market makers are collecting my stop losses and then the market moves. That's not how the market moves, first of all. That's not, market makers don't do that. They used to, maybe a long time ago, that's how it used to be. But now a market maker's purpose is not to go and collect your stop loss. They can't even see your stop loss order. Okay, majority. So, you know, I don't think that alpha decay in that sense is in the equation anymore. Unless you have like an insane edge that you trade with real funds and like I'm talking like market moving kind of money, only then would I think that alpha decay would have some sort of play. But beyond that, I don't think alpha decay is like a real thing, bro, to be very honest with you. All for free while getting paid. Yo, so look. I'm here streaming for free twice a day, every day. And it's just that much of a hassle for you to, for something that you're already going to, majority of you guys are already going to go buy accounts from these firms, by the way, right? You just use my code to support, right? It helps you out. It helps me out. Obviously, no, I make money off of it. Of course, that's how a fucking affiliate works. Okay. But it's not like I'm shilling affiliates for just random prop firms. These are prop firms that I use, that I recommend to my people, that I use myself, right? I use them on live stream right here in front of you guys, that I've gotten paid out from. So, bro, would it kill you to use my fucking code to, you know, save 40% off, 90% off, 50% off yourself and help me out at the same time for being here for free every single day, twice a day? No, it probably fucking wouldn't. You're just, you know, like, people find a way to complain about everything, bro. People really find a way to complain about everything. I've heard that live trading environments are different from sim-funded environments. Do you personally notice any difference when taking trade on your live compared to funded? No, there's no difference. Literally no difference. What if firms are giving out your stops to market makers to hunt our stops so the firms make more money? That's just... It doesn't really work like that. I mean, I was at the stock exchange and spoke to market makers, and it's maybe like years and years and years ago that was a thing, but it is just not anymore. We put in a topic on the 4 hour. Should we expect more downside? We can. The only thing is this 4 hour has not hit the... We haven't manipulated this 4 hour. It has not went into the 4 hour Wixie that I wanted to see. So that's the reason why I'm not in this trade here right now. Even though we have an actionable setup, we have a 5-minute change in state of delivery from a 1 hour fair value gap, like all that stuff. Yeah, that's great. Everything's there. But the reason why I'm not in the trade is because I'm waiting for this 4 hour to properly manipulate into this 4 hour Wixie. Once it does that, I'm okay with getting an entry. So... like right now down here, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I copy trade my live account, my funded 0 to... Yeah, exactly. Which, by the way, I wouldn't do. Another ICT kook. You know, you said the same exact... Bro, some people are genuinely like brain dead, bro. I swear to God. Brain dead people. If it's not those market makers and just people with a lot of money that can move the markets, you never know. Yeah, of course. I mean... yeah. Bro, I mean, like, we've been talking about short littlest of buddies, and you came into the live and like how long? An hour after the live started, talking about some NQ is weak. Yeah, we know. Thanks. Appreciate it. This simulated trading anyway, market makers could get... Yeah, exactly. Have you traded supply and demand? Yeah, I used to. Market's not going anywhere, just like died and stopped moving. Can you stand up and do a 360 fit check? I actually, low-key, I gotta grab a water, so like low-key, yeah, I guess, sure. I love how his previous menu... Was it really? Hold on, yo, Crystal, you really put me on. I gotta start doing this to people and see. Channel activity, let's see. Joining that cord now. Love the way you talk through. And now talking about another ICT kook. Okay, buddy. Like, you're fucking retarded. All right, guys, fit check. I got some TikTok shop sweatpants. I'm, you know what I'm saying, TikTok shop sweatpants right here. I got some Untamed. That's it, bro. That's the fit. Calm fit, you know? Have you been to NYC? If so, what places would you recommend I visit? I plan on seeing the Golden Bull. It's, bro, yo, I do recommend everybody go to look at the bull because it is the most underwhelming thing that you will ever experience in your life, bro. You're gonna go look at the bull and be like, okay, that's it. What now? I don't know. It was very underwhelming. Like, it was like, I guess it's cool, but it was so underwhelming. Dude, New York City is huge, man. I don't really go to New York a lot, but I usually go for food to eat. I usually go to RH in Soho. I go to RH Guest House. Amazing restaurant. I have a few other restaurants and stuff, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I usually just like freestyle in New York. I don't really do too much. Do you go to the gym? Yeah, bro. I do. I'm going back to NYC this summer. Can't wait. Nice. Yeah, New York in the summer is a vibe. 100%. New York in the summer, like just the Northeast in general, in the summer is an absolute vibe. Haven't used a funded and just saw it expires in 8 days. As long as I use it one day, I'm good. Yeah, you should be, yeah. How's the weather in New York? In the summer, bro, it's beautiful, bro. I mean, like 70s, 80s. At night, you get to like 60s. It's amazing. Best time here in NYC is Christmas time. Bro, I fucking hate Christmas time because it's cold and ass. Like, just, I don't like it. I'm not a fan. How much did Lucid activation fee? Because I don't want to pay nothing. There is no activation fee on Lucid, brother. How long is the alpha sale going on? Yo, chat, how long is the alpha sale going on? Somebody, does anybody know? Oh, it's 48 hours, bro. It's only 48 hours, 2 days. 2 days. This looks like it wants to dump. Yeah, I know it does. It does look like it wants to dump. Maybe it dumps without me. But, you know, it's okay. It's whatever. Not the end of the world if it does. You mind explaining what PO3 is? It is accumulation, manipulation, distribution of any given candle. There's a PO3 that takes place and on every single candle, on every single time frame. The ones that are easier to spot are obviously the higher time frame PO3s, like a daily or a weekly or a 4-hour or an hourly or a 30-minute, etc. Okay, those are much easier to spot. Hence the reason why we trade those specific you know, time frames for the PO3, right? 4 hours is my choice for the PO3 because trading a 4-hour range essentially covers one entire session. So if you're trading New York session, all you need to do is trade either a 6 a.m., which gives you the earlier PO3, or the 10 a.m., which is the entirety of the morning New York session, right? You know, you can trade the entire daily range on a 4-hour candle, or most of the daily range at least. And then the daily PO3, obviously, you would trade the entirety of the daily range. But it's just accumulation, manipulation, distribution of that 4-hour or, you know, whatever time frame candle. That's all it is. You are a fighter or lifting weights only? I used to box like a little bit and like nothing crazy, bro. But no, I'm not like a fighter. It's just lifting weights. That's it. Good daily profit to aim for on a 50K Lucid. It's up to you. Lucid denied my payout, accused me of hedging. Really? Were you hedging? Use bookmap / heat maps? No. Do you use SMT? Yes. Can you purchase multiple loose accounts at the same time or all separate transactions? It's all separate transactions, and you can 5 times use code key. You can use code key 5 different times. If you guys don't know, every single time you use code key on any of those firms, you automatically get entered in a giveaway. The giveaway for last month, I'm going to announce the emails tomorrow. There is 10 total winners from last month. There is going to be 20 winners for this month, because Apex gave 10 accounts. Okay, so I have 10 Apexes, and then I have a bunch of other firms that gave codes out as well. So automatically, if you use code key, you get entered. And 20 winners at the end of the month that will receive extra accounts. Does swing trading reign supreme in comparison to intraday trading? I really do think so, yes. 100%, bro. 100%. It's just, with swing trading, it's a little difficult because not everybody can swing trade futures. Number one, you need to have a live account. And number two, you need to have a good amount of capital in a live account. So that's why I'll in my Discord, if you're in my Discord, I'll alert all my swing trades. But this is how it goes, man. The swing trading is really only exclusive to some people, I guess. It's one-time use, guys. The alpha futures 50% off is one-time use. Why did stream end early this morning? Because my fucking computer, the Wi-Fi cut out, bro. Wi-Fi cut out. Do you look at macro fundamentals and news more for swing trades? No. Same thing, bro. The same thing. I rarely ever look at news or fundamentals. I look at the chart. The chart will tell me what news is happening. Okay. I gave you guys this 23,150 for a whole 1,000 points almost, right? 23,150. I gave you guys this months ago, bro. Months ago, I gave you guys this 23,150. I gave this not only to my premium Discord, but I also gave this to you guys as my low of the year level. Okay. Now, obviously, I'm not 100% sure if this is going to be low of the year yet until the daily gets a change in state of delivery. However, I knew, because I told you guys on my last stream, that once we get down into 23,150, there is going to conveniently be some news that comes out that supports a bullish bias. And what happened right here? What happened at 8:30 p.m. on Monday night? Does anybody know? Trump came on and he said that he is willing to end the war without reopening the strait. So, you know, it's not really a coincidence that these things happen. That's why I don't really look at news. I don't really care for news as much as I do the chart. You know, the chart decides the news. This is the truth. Use Q2 seems like it. No, I don't actually. I don't. How the hell do you even predict that? I mean, it's not, bro, look, it's not like, look, bro, it's not something that I'm predicting with 100% certainty, okay? Like, I'm not gonna come here and act like I'm the shit, and I was like, yeah, bro, 100%, like, it's gonna bounce at this level. I'm not saying it's for sure 100% gonna bounce at this level, right? I'm saying if there is going to be a low of the year, the probability of it taking place at 23,150 is very high because of the way the chart was set up, right? You get what I'm saying? You know, if I was predicting it like that, then I would have taken that with 50 minis. You know, I would have put my net worth into that trade. But it's just the way that my system works, bro. I have a system, and my system works very well. It's very effective. It's very effective. My system catches bottoms and tops in especially in times like this very effectively. So if I draw out, you know, all my analysis, you know, whatever, and I see that I have an area of an area where there's a ton of confluence, then I'll mark out that area and I'll say there's more than likely a reversal that takes place here. What was the 150 level based off of? If you're in the Discord, I have put out multiple times exactly what that 150 level, the 23 150, if you're in the Discord, you know exactly where that came from. Unfortunately, that model I don't publicly release. You don't really need it either. Like the stuff that I teach you guys for free over here is enough. You don't need that. But I only teach that in my Discord. CE of daily candle 23,150. 23,150 is not, that's not where I got it from. I don't know if that's the CE of a daily candle or not, but that's not where I got it from. Do you think the remaining year will be a good bull run? Yeah. I think so. I would like to see so. Bro, there's no way. You're capping, right? You're lying to me. You're dead ass joking. There's no way there's 23 likes, right? I swear to God, if there was 23 likes on everything I love, I would have hopped off. Bro, we don't even have 3-digit likes. Can you guys like the stream, bro? What are we doing? Like up the stream, bro. Yo, this is crazy, bro. I swear if it was 27, I would have just ended right there. I wouldn't have even said a word. I would have just ended. Bro, yo, you guys are so spoiled now with the giveaways. Like, people only like the stream to get the giveaways. Like up the stream, bro. Bro, come on, man. Show me some love, bro. Like up the stream, please, guys. Come on, man. A lot of you guys are in this trade right now. So, if you're in this trade, you're green. Like up the stream, man. First time ever coming here. First minute, bros begging for likes. All right, buddy. Yo, unfortunate timing, honestly. Unfortunate timing. We've been on for an hour over that, okay? Relax, Will. We have another Will already anyways. It's okay. We don't need you. What do you think about the economists saying that we're headed towards an economic collapse? I don't know, dude. I think we're in very uncertain times. And anything can happen. My technical analysis, I see new all-time high before end of the year. That's what I see. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and the economists are right. But I see a new high of year getting made before the end of the year. Or sorry, new all-time high getting made before the end of the year is what I see. How much is the activation fee for Apex? It is $99 for Apex right now, guys. Slap an anchored VWAP. New all-time high and then a crash. No, I'm not saying a crash. I just see a new all-time high getting made. That's what I see. You guys are all entitled to your own opinion. That's what I see. People say ICC is a scam. Just got their ass kicked after the bounce on the weekly average. Bro, look, there's no specific strategy that's a scam, right? This is 100% pure fact that I'm about to tell you right now. All strategies work to some extent, okay? This is a fact. All strategies work to some extent. Like, literally everything works. I mean, MACD crosses work, bro. People trade RSI divergences. It works. All of it works. It's just what works for your style of trading, right? What works for you. And if you can make an RSI divergence work better than trading ICT, cool, go ahead. If you can make support and resistance, like, you know, work better than trading ICT, go ahead, do that. People who waste their time, you know, saying, oh, this strategy is a scam or this strategy is a scam, typically are people who are not profitable or just stupid. Because why would you waste your breath knowing that there is no right or wrong strategy? There genuinely is no right or wrong strategy at all, bro. So, I mean, like, if it works, it works. Look, I have a community, right? I have a private community where I trade a certain way, and some people in my community trade a completely different way. We end up taking the same trades majority of the time. How could that be? because it doesn't even depend. It's not like dependent on the strategy. It's just whatever works best for you. Orb is great, bro. If orb works for you, then use orb, right? It works. Everything works. Just what works best for you, right? Everybody's personality is different. So the way that I trade, it might not work for somebody. Totally fine. You know, just how it is. Like, if you're going on the internet and saying this strategy is a scam, this strategy doesn't work, and this strategy doesn't work, I can guarantee you're probably unprofitable. One of the best ways to trade. That's why I come to your stream, Key. Got my own thing, but it's great to see a good trader crossing the same mountain in a different way. Shit's fire, you're the man. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. You know, if anything, bro, you guys can pull up to this stream. I think like the real value you can get from this, because bro, look, majority of the things that I teach in the way that I explain things, I don't like explain it in a ICT specific way, right? To where only ICT traders can understand things, right? I try to explain things on a more broad scale to where everybody can understand it. So I think the real value is coming in here and seeing how like somebody that's more experienced can read the market and just read price action without having like order flow open. Like, bro, this is just pure candles, right? I'm literally, all I have on my chart is candles, nothing else. So, I think that there's a lot of value in that. And then also, I think there's a lot of value in at least having a bias, right? If I have a certain bias and you're not like aware, or you don't have a certain bias, maybe you can use the stream to help with bias, right? Whatever it might be. It's different for everybody, I think. Don't leave us with brain rot, YouTube ever again. It's been rough when you've been gone. Don't worry, bro. I'm here. ICD can't even pass an evaluation due to mega. See another one of them, bro. I'm not saying ICT is a great trader. I never said that. Arion, what's up, bro? How's it going, man? What you munching on? What are these? Fuck. What's this called? Damn it. Why am I blanking? What are these called, bro? They have like a little shell. You crack it and then you eat it. Fuck. Bro, I'm blanking out. No. Pistachio. Yes, pistachio. It's a pistachio, bro. I'm eating pistachios. Chocolate covered? No. Nah, just regular pistachios. Are you in this trade? No, bro. My limit is up here. This is where I'm gonna enter this trade. If it gets up there. Is Key your code for Lucid? Yes. The problem was that people strategy hop as soon as they see someone with a big P&L, even though it can be done with their strategy too. Exactly. 100%. Jihad just got off a crazy DoorDash fire, bro. Let's go. Is Ramadan over now? Yeah, bro. It's been over. If it's not salted, you know he's losing it. It is salted, bro. Of course it's salted. How do you define daily bias? I have a video in the 30-day series. If you guys don't know how to... If you guys don't know how to find bias properly, I have a video in the 30-day series. If you go to my channel, go to playlists, go to 30-day series, there's a video on bias in there. True Albanians eat salted peanuts and pistachios every day. Exactly. You guys are just not true Albanians, bro. Fiona was good, bro. Would you take a long? No. I mean, I wouldn't here. You can if you want. I wouldn't. Best trade copier, replicant, or trade copia. Trade copia is good. Bro, I've found that there's genuinely nothing better than the built-in trade evade copier. Like, it's the best one. He always got the best music, bro. Yo, speaking of music, Maddox. Next week, when I get back from Florida next week, I'm having Matt Lober and his brother on my stream at the warehouse, and they're going to be live DJing the stream. So Matt's brother like DJs house music, and which is exactly what we play here, and we're gonna have a live DJ, bro. It's gonna be pretty fucking sick. It's gonna be more of a vibe than a stream. It would be fire if we can catch a dub during that stream. I'm really hoping we can catch a dub during that stream because that'd be so fire. Invite me, I'll bring some people. Bro, Arian, you're not even in the US, bro. You're on a fucking yacht off the coast of like God knows where, bro. In Albania right now, bro. You can't even pull up. Top step copy training is the best right now for me. Nice. How do you know this works? Do you know how this works? When I put a lockout on my account from Top Step on one trade a day, I get locked out when I take partials. Is there a way to fix that? I don't know, because I don't use Top Step, bro. Let's go Shiba. Let's go Shiba, bro. No, I'm back in New York City until June, then back in. Okay. All right, bro. So pull up, Arian, pull up. When am I going to do it? Let's do next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, bro. Pull up. Any advice for a funded account that's in severe drawdown? Severe? Like how severe? Bro, just size down, guys. Just size down. If you're in drawdown, you should be sized down. Go micros. Like if it's a 50K account and your normal, like let's say your average size is 3 micros and you're in severe drawdown, you should be down to like 2 micros. Even 1 micro if you need to, but just size down. That's how you save an account. It's not that it's not salvageable. Like it's 100% salvageable. Don't try to just like blow it and then, you know, whatever, because you can save it. Jesus saves, bro. Yeah, maybe Jesus could save your funded account too. It's very possible that Jesus could save your funded account. I've been trading 1-2 micros on my futures account. I've been beautiful with recent market. Yeah, bro. Look, the range is big enough now to the point where you don't need a lot of size. You guys probably been noticing that, right? Like you don't need a ton of size to make a lot of money, especially if you can catch a decent chunk of the move. The range is big. It's not a small range. So you can look from here, like I'm just picking a random point. From here to here is 105 points. That's it. This is not that, like, bro, I mean, this is 1 hour, right? 1 hour. That's it. So we have quite the range now. just size down and you know, have multiple accounts, and that way you don't feel like you need to make more money. This is the reason, this is the entire reason why I show you guys these apexes, because I trade micros on these. I don't touch minis on these, right? And I can trade micros in front of you guys on these 3 micros, 5 micros. I can make $300 to $500 in front of you guys, and I can be perfectly fine calling it a day. You know why? Because 300 times 20, I just made $6,000, right? Like, you don't need I'm telling you guys, you don't need a lot of size. A lot of you guys sleep on micros. You guys, for some reason, you guys have a weird obsession with minis. You guys sleep on micros. Use micros, less emotion involved. You can actually hold the trade without having to, you know, geek out about being in heavy size, and make a decent amount of money still. The Lord can do anything. Do you not believe in Jesus Christ? I do believe in Jesus Christ. We're not going to make this like a religious stream, but I do believe in Jesus Christ. When did I say I didn't? Anyways, I made a funded Lucid Flex. Nice. Haven't touched minis in months. Don't need them. Exactly, bro. You know ball. You know ball. I just passed my first ever eval, started back in August last year, and purchased my first eval 2 months ago. Blew my first one and passed my alpha all in March. Nice. Let's go, bro. Hell yeah. Beautiful. It really is just a snowball effect. You know how difficult it is when you are first starting off on your first eval, how difficult it is to pass that, and then now it becomes like, you know, it's gotten probably so much easier for you guys to pass evals, but it's harder to get your first payout. It's the same. It's a snowball effect, and this is how trading works, right? It's a very snowball effect. After you get your first payout is just as hard as passing your first eval. After you get that first payout, you know how easily you can pass evals right now? That's how easy getting more payouts is. It is straight snowball effect. That's how it goes, bro. But it's just too many people, they just don't have the gut to stick to it. They just don't stick to it for long enough. If you stick to it, I promise you, you will make it. I say this time and time again, bro. Like, I'm telling you guys, too many people give up. And if you continue doing this, you will get to a point where getting payouts is the norm. You just gotta you gotta let yourself get to that point. No lie, I came in here, saw him, asked for likes, and I was immediately turned off, then actually answered questions honestly and gave him genuine advice. I judged too fast. Yeah, bro, you did judge too fast, but it's okay. I forgive you, bro. Guys, can we, like, yo, no more religion talk. Like, let's, like, what are we doing, bro? Like, come on, bro. 6 months ago, I went to micros, 1/5 of my normal size, and I've been green 6 months in a row. Boom. You know why? You guys know why, right? Majority of your guys' issues that you have, whether it's over trading, whether it's FOMO, whether it's revenge trading, like, I can name off a plethora of issues, whatever it could be. I can guarantee you the root of all of those issues comes down to money. So when you size down and you start trading to take good trades, because you know in the back of your head that using 1 micro, 2 micros, 3 micros, you're not going to make a ton of money, but at least you're executing on good trades, right? When you size down to that point where you're just seeking good trades, right? You no longer put that much value on money anymore. And then you're able to, you know, then at that point, after you get comfortable, you're able to get to minis and mimic this same exact thing that you were doing on micros. And yeah, so that's another thing that somebody just brought up is scaling. Scaling is also huge because a lot of people use what? 1 mini, right? Most of you guys use 1 mini, I'm assuming. So, you know, going to micros, like 1 mini as opposed to 10 micros, you're able to scale a lot more. You know? That boy Kia Sinner, he don't want to talk about God. Bro, I mean, this is not Bible study. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to talk about God, you can join a different stream. We're here to trade. Time and place for certain things. Okay? Learning all the bad habit issue now. Rent trading, overtrading, P&L. Locked out my account for now. Going back to practice count. There you go, bro. Do what you have to do. Do what you have to do. Is Apex billing monthly? Yes, it is. That's if you don't pass. So if you pass, like, if you pass in the first month, then you don't get billed. If you are, like, if it takes you longer to pass, like longer than a month to pass, then yes, you do get billed. It just depends on how long it takes for you to pass. Do you have any relationship advice? Not really, bro. Maybe like, maybe when I'm married, I can give you guys, like, you know, solid relationship advice. But not yet. No reason to drag an eval out for much. Just go make some money to buy a new account if you need to. No, I don't think that's, I think it's okay. If you need to drag out an eval for a month, you can. I think it's a big deal. I don't think anybody that's, especially people that are not profitable yet or haven't gotten their first payout yet, shouldn't be rushing to get onto a funded. So if it takes you a month or more to pass an eval, that's fine. It's not a problem. Trade your eval for more than a month. Trade your eval for 3 months if you have to, bro. But if you do this for a living, well, yeah, no. I'm not saying doing it for a living. If you're doing it for a living, then yeah, you shouldn't be spending much money on, or much time on evals. I'm talking about, like, majority of people here, let's be honest, right? Majority of people here aren't doing it for a living. Okay. So that's, you know, I'm talking to people who are, you know, more beginners. Pretty sure Apex stopped monthly billing. Oh, did they? Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, it's one time now, I think. What session is your favorite to trade? I don't know. We've been doing good in Asia recently. Asia and London have been, like, pretty solid. Last night we caught the pump in London. The entire pump we caught in London. With my Discord, I caught it. Like, Asia and London have been really nice. New York has been okay, but just before 10 a.m. This song is a vibe, yo. We think about Tradeify one-time payment. Yeah, anything one-time payment. Tradeify is good too. I like Tradeify as well. Isn't there a 30-day limit on Apex eval? I don't think so. Should I trade 1 mini or 5 MNQ? I'm gonna eval. Depends, bro. It depends. Have you gotten a payout yet? Have you had several fundeds yet where you've taken money out from them? Are you easily able to get to a funded portion, or does it take you a while to pass an eval? Like, you know, all these things matter. Any weekly profile you're seeing forming? I will let you know on tomorrow's session, because right now we don't really have, like, a ton of data here yet. Need to see more than what we have. What are your thoughts on Lightning funded to skip evaluation? I don't think it's worth the money, to be very honest with you. And I'll tell you that right now. I make, as an affiliate, if you use my code to get a Lightning funded, I make more money. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Just trade the eval. Like, honestly, it genuinely is not worth the money getting a straight to funded on any firm, because they're stupid expensive and it's not worth the money. Unless you've taken several thousands of dollars out from that firm, then okay, sure, go ahead. But if you haven't gotten a payout from that firm, it's not worth it. Are you streaming when you're in Florida? Yeah, so I'm gonna be in Florida on Thursday. I'm gonna get in there Thursday morning. So I'm not going to be able to stream Thursday morning. I will be streaming on Thursday night, and then Friday is obviously Good Friday, so no stream on Friday. So, you know, market's closed. Are you leaving this trade overnight, bro? If it hits, yeah. If it hits, I would love to. What song is this, bro? I need to add this to my playlist. Hold on. I'm gonna add this song to my playlist. It's called Then It Rained at Night by Lee Youth. L-E Youth. Oh yeah, can you... I don't have a playlist like bro, my playlist is on Apple Music though. So I don't know how am I supposed to drop it? I can't really drop it, can I? How are you are you in a trade? No, I'm not in a trade. Not right now. Trade day, no idea what that is, bro. Don't use it. If not Spotty, then GG. Bro, Spotty sucks. Okay, it doesn't suck, but I don't like it as much as Apple Music. Apple Music is better. What do you guys use, bro, to stream music? Do you guys use Apple Music or Spotify? Because I'm not going to lie, Apple Music is goated. SoundCloud. I have SoundCloud too. Andalusia, Hugel. That guy, I fuck with Hugel. Apple Music only, both. I have both as well. SoundCloud for the unreleased music, yeah, facts. If you don't got Apple Music, you're broke. No, you know what I like about Spotify? You can integrate it onto your PC, on a Windows PC, and you can listen to it. Like, I can't listen to Apple Music on my Windows PC. YouTube Music. I have YouTube Premium too. I had to get YouTube Premium because they would keep playing fucking ads. Bro, 30-second ads on YouTube, bro. Cooked. 30-second. There was like a minute ad on YouTube one time. That's how you know Netanyahu bought YouTube. Does it feel... How does it feel like to be one of the only genuine real traders in modern trading slop era? Feels good, man. Feels great. I got disconnected. Sorry, can you please go over Tradify updates? I don't know any Tradify updates. Ads on YouTube have gone real bad. I know, bro. You are though for real, brand. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate you guys, man. Everybody who has nice things to say, man. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much, man. I'm glad that I can provide something for you guys. You know, provide some value in whatever way I can, bro. That's the whole goal here, bro. I just want to give you guys a hell of value before I just, you know, fall off the face of this earth one day. No Glaze, just don't want you disappearing on the gang. Bro, don't worry. I'll be here for a while, man. There's one ad on YouTube that almost made my wife leave me. And GL, it was crazy. Wait, what? What are you talking about? How does an ad make your wife almost leave you? Is the code for Lucid get 50% off Key 50 or is it... No, Key 50 is just for Alpha Futures. Lucid, Apex, TPT is just code Key, guys. I just signed up for my very first eval ever with Apex 90% off code Key. I got the 50,000 count with end of day drawdown. It cost me $35. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome, man. Not a problem, bro. Everybody, if you guys don't already have accounts with Apex, make sure you use code Key. Get 90% off. I'm not sure when it ends. What's the name of the song by Lee Youth? The one by Lee Youth is... what is it? Hold on. I just added it to my playlist. Let me see. Then It Rained All Night. Then It Rained All Night. Any advice on anxiety? Any advice on anxiety? I mean, I don't know. Bro, I feel like I don't really get anxious. like, it's not really something that I've had to deal with, so I don't know. I mean, bro, look, yo, no, you were just like talking about Jesus and stuff, bro. Like, I feel like if you are, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like if you're like a religious person, no matter what religion you are, if you have faith in God, right, whatever your God is, if you have faith in God and you pray, or you're like religious to some degree, I think it helps a lot with things like anxiety and depression and all these things. It gives you some sort of purpose. You know what I'm saying? That's what religion is. Religion gives you some sort of purpose. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't personally deal with anxiety, so I don't know. Unless I do, and I just like don't know it. I don't know. My girl got mad anxiety. I know, mine too, bro. And it's weird because like I never know like how to, I don't know what to say to make her not anxious. You know what I'm saying? Because like her brain is just like that. She's just gonna be anxious. This is in her fucking, it's just in her blood, I guess. I don't know. You don't have anxiety. Who in your life has anxiety? Really just my girl, bro. I feel like it's just my girl that has anxiety. Maybe some of my friends have anxiety. I don't know. Just use your key code. Appreciate it, bro. Fire, bro. Nice. Anybody who's using code key, guys, number one, you automatically get entered in a giveaway for more accounts. There's 20 winners that are going to be announced at the end of this month. And the second thing is you can claim the PDF now. So if you use code key, you have a confirmation in your email. Go claim the PDF. It's free. Can you tell me exactly what I need to get started in profit? I'm a very profitable trader with a personal account. Do I need to sign up with NinjaTrader, Apex, and Tradeovate? Well, NinjaTrader and Tradeovate are the same thing. That's just a broker. Apex is the prop firm. What do you need to get started? You don't need anything. You just need to go and find a prop firm that you like and then purchase the accounts. That's it. The month ends today. No. This is for next month. This is for April. The giveaway for last month is announced tomorrow. It's already over. This is now for next month. Yeah, so tubed out. All you got to do is you got to find a firm that works well with you and the way that you trade, and just buy an account and start off there. Worldly anxiety, a call upon on my lord. I mean, trading anxiety, pulling out too early, too fast, bad entries because of anxiety. Well, bro, see, like, it's all linked, right, Noah? I don't think that you having anxiety in trading has nothing to do with you not having anxiety outside of trading. I think people that are anxious while they're trading have external things that are obviously, you know, contributing to that. You don't just get anxiety in trading if you're not an anxious person outside of trading, right? I don't think that's, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So if you're anxious while you're trading, then there's something external, right, that is affecting that. So you have to look outside of trading to figure out where that problem comes from. Anxious people are too focused on the future, not present, worried on control, need to learn, let go what they can't control. Yo, that's it. Actually, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. If it's not in your control, why are you so worried about it? I like that a lot. For anxiety trading, micro also helps. True. Also helps. This goes back to the same point I was making earlier, where if you guys trade, bro, genuinely, I think one of the easiest ways to like solve anxiety while you're trading is, again, it comes back to money, right? It all comes back to money. If you guys use one singular micro, so you don't have any expectation of making a shitload of money, and you just take good trades, and you continuously do that for several months, right? Or several weeks until you get comfortable enough to start sizing up. Then you size up, because now like the money's gone, right? The money aspect is no longer in your head. You're just focused on taking good trades. You set the foundation by taking one micro, taking good trades, and then you size up. I think it's a lot easier to deal with the anxiety. And in fact, I think you probably won't have to deal with it much at all anymore. So yeah, I think that's a good way to should do it. Be confident your strategy. No, yeah, exactly. And anxiety is only there due to lack of experience or sizing. Yeah. My conclusion for my anxiousness in trading is normally because I rush into a trade or because I did not follow my rules and I'm too stubborn to get out. And why? Why did you rush into a trade? Because you're FOMOing. Why? Because you thought you're going to miss out on money. You didn't follow your rules because why? Because you wanted to make money. You're too stubborn to get out. Why? Because you're going to get FOMO if it goes in your direction, right? I'm telling you, it all comes back to money. Every single time, every issue, the root of all of the problems is money. So you need to just remove money from the equation. The only way you do that is by focusing on executing good trades. So like the way you remove money from the equation entirely, start trading small size to where you don't have an expectation of making money anymore. Get comfortable with execution, get comfortable with your strategy, get comfortable with taking trades and holding your trades to TP or to stop loss. Then once you're comfortable there, then go size up and money will just follow. You guys have seen multiple people in this chat have literally said, I've been trading 3 micros, 5 micros, and I've been green for the last 6 months. Bro, it's not a coincidence. Any broker advice for European traders with low spreads? I don't know. Bybit. Bybit, bro. Settings for kill zone times. Right here, bro. Does it show? Is it gonna show? No, it's not gonna show, is it? So Asia is 8 p.m. to 12. London is right here is London. London is 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. and then New York is 8:30 to 11. New York PM is 1:30 to 4. We may get the entry here, guys. We may get the entry here. Turning off P&L seems like a good idea too. Once you see your daily pay from your 95-minute trade, it gets too real for most. I do agree, Bam. The only problem is that turning off your P&L does help. But I do think that turning off your P&L is more a band-aid than anything else, right? Because you're not really solving an issue. It's just a band-aid. So you stop looking at your P&L, and you know that's kind of like the coping way of fixing things. It's not actually solving the problem. Makes sense, man. I really appreciate having took a step back to look at the big picture like you did. Thank you, brother. Yeah, man, of course. Does Key 50 work one time? Yes, Key 50 on Alpha Futures for the 50% off is only a one-time use. That's crazy, dude. Claude's source code was leaked, found hidden in a developer's release. Bro, what is that? What does that mean? Like, what value does that have for society, Zach? I'm not really too familiar. Plus with your head, especially when you have days right when you started where you made near 10K plus on one account because you sized up, but the thing is you just got lucky. Yeah, exactly. What's the entry you're waiting for? I'm waiting for the 4-hour Wixie. When you go to enter the confirmation code after, type in !PDF. It'll give you the website where you can put in the confirmation code, brother. You ever look at volume levels? No. My job had a huge layoff. 600 plus employees. My last check got. I can't get to 250 to save my life. Okay, so look, Noah. No. You see how this trading anxiety that you were isolating to just trading and you said that you didn't have it outside is coming from a situation that's taking place outside of trading? You see the, do you see the connect? Do you see the connection? So obviously, like, these are things that you have to take care of before you enter the charts, because, you know, things like that have a direct effect on how you're going to perform with your trading, right? As much as you think it might not have a direct correlation, it does. If you have an issue or like something that you're going through outside of trading, I promise you it will affect your trading. Okay? So these are things you gotta, like, bro, I'm not like a therapist. Like, I'm not gonna be able to give you life advice, and I don't know how to, you know, I don't know what to do there in your current situation. You know, I wish you the best of luck, but, you know, that's something that has to get solved before you enter the charts, because that's the reason why you have this trading anxiety. Because you need the money, right? Like, you have so much, you're putting so much value on money. You need it so bad, and that's why it's just running away from you. The second that you stop putting so much value on money, I promise you, things get a lot easier. That would be like if you had a secret PDF with all your trade secrets, built a company around it, and then accidentally your entire strategy and every note used to make it was released. Damn. Really? So, okay, so what can somebody do with the Claude source code? Is there anything that somebody could do with it? Like, can they make another Claude? Like, what? Like, I don't... I'm a little ignorant when it comes to this specific topic. It will take years before most people are profitable. 90% give up. Some people it'll take years, some people it'll take months. But yeah, I mean, most people do give up. Yes, 100%. Make their own company, steal it and apply to whatever. Damn. Damn, bro, that sucks because Claude is good too, bro. Claude's like really good. I just ditched ChatGPT for Claude. But it's not going to affect anything like with my AI. So, I mean, whatever. I have 1,000 drawn out and left. I need to make 3,000. What should be my approach? Size down. Size down. I was trading 3 months until I started seeing payouts, but I did have nights learning the market. Everybody's going to have to put in their hours one way or another, right? You're going to have to put in your hours one way or another. Whether it's at the start or whether you start and you start making a ton of money and you're like, oh, I don't need to learn, I'm good. And then you lose it all. And then you put in your hours. You're going to have to put in your hours at some point or another. Market will make sure you know that. I trade micros, 10K payouts this year. I work 60 hours a week, slow and steady, boys. Nice, bro. Let's go. Look at that, bro. 2 to 4 micros. And my boy is 10K payouts this year already. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Got my first payout 4 months after passing my eval. Nice, bro. I earned over 9K in payouts, but I've also bought 4K worth of accounts since January. Started trading futures in December. I feel like I hit a plateau this past month, ready to shake back. Bro, I mean, bro, if you started trading futures in December and you've already earned 9K in payouts, you're doing pretty good. And, like, I get it. You've had 4K worth of spend. Cool, but I hope you understand that you are doing very well. And don't let social media make you think that you're not. You are doing really well. I promise you. Up 730.50 on the day. Nice, bro. Any problem with Apex payouts? If you have a new account, you will never have a problem with a payout on Apex. If you follow the rules, you will get paid 100%. If you break even for a year, you're an amazing trader. Exactly. Exactly, bro. Yeah, I have a thought. Bro, I answered your question, Ambro Nation. I answered it already. Remember, if you got a payout, you're in the top 3% of traders. Bro, is that the statistic or is it even lower? Because I was under the impression it was even lower than 3%. But yeah. 3.5% sim payouts, 0.5% funded payouts. Yeah, that makes more sense. What's the psychology behind if I'm able to pass evals in 2 to 3 days, but end up blowing the accounts during the buffer stage? The buffer stage? Oh, like the trailing drawdown stage? You're probably sized up. You're probably sizing too aggressively. Size down. Size your ass down, bro. I'm in my first payout of $1,500 on Apex using only 2 micros in eval and build buffer. Yeah. There you go. That's what I've been trying to tell you guys this, bro. Small size, build buffer, then go sizing up to get your payout. All right? Are you leaving the limit overnight? Yeah, right now I'm leaving it. I'm probably going to end my stream here soon because I have 4 YouTube videos to record here for you guys because I'm on a new schedule and I want to be doing 3 uploads, or I want to do 1 YouTube video every 3 days. So I have 4 YouTube videos to record, and I got to try to do that before I go to sleep to still be up for New York tomorrow. So, and I still got to pack for Florida, which I'm leaving in 2 days. So I have a lot to do here. I'm probably going to call it a night. This isn't really doing too much. It's just going sideways. It was nice chatting, though. I'm glad that we have a full normal Asia stream again. For those of you guys who are new, I stream twice a day every day. So I'm going to be here at 9:15 a.m. tomorrow, around 9:20 a.m. tomorrow morning Eastern, and 9:30 p.m. Eastern for Asia. Okay, make sure you guys stop by. If you want to know exactly when I go live, just subscribe, turn on your notifications. It'll tell you exactly when I go live. But have a great night, guys. Love you all. I will see you guys in tomorrow morning's New York session. This is the limit, by the way. The limit is 2412.25. Okay, let me just zoom it in. All right, you guys see that? 2412.25 is the limit. 2442 is the stop loss. 23,879 is my TP at the current low of day. Okay? That's it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, bro. All right, guys. That's all I got for you guys. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Do you need help at any? No, I'm good, Adam, bro. I appreciate that, my boy. 3 contracts. Yeah, I'm gonna probably do 3 contracts on this. I gave you guys the stop loss. Just go back in the stream a little bit. All right, love you all. See you tomorrow morning.